Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Lynn Carey, and for 25 years I have been on a mission to become financially free. And it has been an up and down roller coaster because not only did I want to become financially free, it was very spiritual for me because I knew that mastery of money was a key element in mastering our energy. So I've had money, I didn't have money, but I became very well aware of the programming that controlled the flow of money in my life. And it's very deep seated if you really look at what's going on in our economy and our government and the control that it has over us. And if you don't want to take a look at how money controls your life, then you are fully in denial. I think that's one of the reasons that I wanted to go down the deep dive of understanding money, because I knew there was an element of control going on in our society because of it. And I'm definitely getting the answers for that. And in this constitutional course that I've been taking, which I'll put the link in the comments, it is Citizens of the American Constitution.net. Jack and Margie Flynn offer a book called Bypass the Banks. It's this. And they put it so beautifully that I just wanted to read a little excerpt from it on how much the economy is controlled by the government. And it should not be that way. If people understood their constitution, they would understand the fraud going on. And I think I just wanted to read this because it's so key. If Americans would wake up to this fraud, we could change our lives and really break our chains and free ourselves from this. So from Bypass the Banks by Jack and Margie Flynn, I wanted to read on page 54. Further, many people were duped into taking out so-called adjustable loans, which started out with low interest rates, allowing payments they could afford, only to learn that their interest rates were suddenly raised, making their monthly payments impossible to meet. This talks about the fraud going on, especially in 2008, with the mortgages and the real estate market. When a family loses their home because of dire economic conditions, that is an absolute tragedy. When that home is lost based upon a loan of fiat monetary unit printed out of thin air with no precious metal backing whatsoever and no financial stake in it by the bank that loaned the money, issued upon the borrower's signature on the loan contract, then to foreclose upon that family, which has vested a financial interest in the home, is unconscionable, unjust, unethical, uncalled for, but unfortunately absolutely legal. In America, our Constitution guarantees that our lives, our liberties, and our properties cannot be taken from us without due process of law. It is now evident to many millions of people across America that due process of law is sorely lacking in our so-called justice system. The question becomes, should American citizens trust institutions and governments that have openly betrayed them and denied them any real, authentic form of due process and justice? The American society must wake up to the realities that rule our society. The rational, reasonable observer of such events could easily conclude that no sane man or woman of even basic intelligence and common sense would ever trust proven liars who, as a matter of routine business, perpetrate fraud upon the people. Those who came first to America sought to escape repressive regimes and vested interests which ruthlessly controlled their former countries. The newcomers sought freedom and independence from government controls, wanted to live as free beings in a free society, and have the opportunity to prosper from their own efforts. Our Constitution is truly an egalitarian document that upheld this freedom, independence, free choice, and the people's ability to prosper based upon their own initiatives and hard work, without the intrusion of massive governmental controls and the usual unholy partnership between government and the elite. These lofty intentions have all but crumbled in this nation. For any country that was so dedicated to freedom and independence to act as it has against its own people, in particular against those millions of unfortunates who lost their homes, and then to reward the criminal banks who caused the problems in the first place, indicates to the rational observer that the American government does not uphold and protect the best interests of the people, but does so for the corporate and banking interests. And we should be outraged at this behavior, and we should end the Federal Reserve. If you want to understand the history of the Federal Reserve, it's a private corporation that's ruling us. Read The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin. You can also read the book End the Fed by Ron Paul. Excellent books to really educate yourself. And then start studying the Constitution. Take this course and understand how we can uphold the Constitution, because all our government officials have taken an oath to uphold it, and they're not. So just by us standing up and calling them out on that, we can have them removed from office, and we can uphold our own freedoms. This is how we enforce our freedoms, and the people rule the government again, not the government ruling the people. Thanks for watching.